Today I'm going to go over squat mechanics. So obviously squatting is something we do all day. So we sit, we walk around, we get up and down all the time. So we're actually doing squatting pretty much throughout the entire day. So it's a very used position. So I'm going to go over how you can enhance your movement by squatting correctly. So we want to have range in our legs. So this, we want our hips and our knees to move in all directions and never get stuck in any position. However, with our lifestyle, a lot of us do have restrictions. So it's really important that we build our squatting correctly. So we're going to start standing. And I'm going to get you to imagine you're sitting back into a chair. Now, when I teach people, I get them to sit backwards and try not to hinge their body forward like this. Because what that does is it just creates load through the lower back. So you're trying to keep your chest nice and high. If you lift your chest and stick your bum out, then you're going to get recruitment of the lower back again. So what you do is you're going to go down a quarter of the way into a squat. You're going to put your hands on your hip bones and you're going to feel where your hip bones are. Now, if your hip bones are digging into your thighs, then it means that your hips are too far forward. And we're going to create a little bit of a tilt with the hips so that there's space between the bone and the thigh. You're going to hold this position, shift your knees behind your toes so that you can hold the position and feel hamstrings, glutes, quads, and you should feel a little bit of core. Now, as you build strength, you should be able to maintain your position and keep going down without losing the position we just created and then come back up. Now, obviously, if this is a new position to you, you're not going to be able to go down straight away, but you can build into that because you're going to be creating efficient mobility through the knees and the hips. So start with no load. You can even have a bench behind you or something that you can sit onto, and then start to increase it by adding weight. So we're going to go down, we're going to reach forward. I like to stop and make sure I'm in the correct position. Chest is up before I keep going forward. Now, obviously, if you're doing a squat with a bar over the top of the head, then you might decide to try this with your arms up and trying to hold your position as you reach those arms so the core's really working and then driving it back up. Remember, mechanics is really important. If you don't get that right first before you add load, then you're just reinforcing a negative pattern in the body, which can then create an injury and set you back quite a bit.